Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Yasharala.
This is Brother Yesai.
It's your brother Magan.
It's your brother Awa.
It's your brother Gadal.
First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, and masters, great millstone, who rule well to the spirits that be, Yahweh, Wah, Yahweh Shah, Wah, Barak, and Thom, Sai, sincere Aki, and push to 100% truth with honesty and sincerity, man. Now today, through the spirit, we're going to get a quick lesson going into how, do you know what season we're in? Do you know the time period we're in, man? We're in a time period of our salvation being very near, man, because Jacob's trouble finna start. What happens during Jacob's trouble? We get delivered, man. That's the time period we're in. So what type manner of person ought you to be in, man? All holy conversation and godliness, man. You should put on the full blessed spirit of righteousness right now, because we know that we're in that time period. Do you know? Right this out the Lord, keep the spirit on us, still know, man.
Man.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 through 4. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born.
So everything, there's a time and a season, man. So there's a time for everything. There's a time to rejoice. There's a time to party. There's a time to make pop babies out and stuff, man. And right now, it's clearly not the time, man. It's not the time to be popping babies, partying, or doing any of that shit, because we're finna get out of here, man. What good is there doing that, man?
It's in we're in the time that we got to be singled upon Yahweh.
Have a singled eye, man.
And the scripture's going to how the closer and closer we get to the day of the Lord, the brighter and brighter the light should be shining, man. Which is the light of our works, man. You should be bringing out more and more works than you did before.
The first should be better more than the last.
Revelation 2:19.
Yeah,
Revelation
the last should be more than the first.
Yeah, well, anything. Your last one should be hotter or greater, right?
No, the last should be greater than the first.
Yeah, your last should be greater than the first as far as your works. So your last works, the works that you're doing, as the closer and closer we get to Jacob's troubles and the day of the Lord, they should be greater than your works. And when you first came into the truth, man, when you first came into the truth, you was hot. And your works got to be greater than that, man. We in that season. We in the fourth quarter, man. We in the fourth quarter last couple minutes now.
And then also, the famine of the word gonna happen. When the famine of the word happen, it's over with. How many more people gonna receive the word when the famine of the word hit?
Exactly. Hey, at that point,
they take it down from off the internet and they can't nobody teach, man.
Man. At that point, you be in the mindset that you gotta hold fast to what you learn, man. And if you ain't been learning nothing, then you can't hold fast to nothing. So you gotta build up as much wisdom and knowledge. Pretty much, you gotta prepare as much as possible for this day, man.
You wanna be that virgin that has oil, because the virgins represent the Israelites, and the lamps represents the truth, and the oil represents having the understanding and knowledge of the scriptures, man. So that's what that goes into meaning. You wanna have that oil. If you don't got and ultimately, the foolish version of these camps teaching that the mark of the beast is not the chip, and they teaching these false doctrines. Those foolish virgins without no oil in their stuff, man. They have no understanding of the scriptures, man.
They don't got the Rakakadash with them, man. That's that oil, the Rakakadash, the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shah, man.
To understand this stuff, man.
Yahweh Shah is not dealing with them.
Exactly.
You want the Most High to be dealing with you with the times we're coming into, man. Because, hey, like, we're going to pull the scripture out, man. Like the scripture say, man, that the times that we coming to ain't never seen upon this earth, man. Never. Not seen one time. Never seen upon this earth, man.
It's going to be worse than any time we ever seen, man.
Man. Hella people finna die. We'll get judged by Yahweh Shah, man.
Go ahead.
A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance.
So there's a time for everything, man. Right now we in House of Mourning. The heart of the wise in House of Mourning right now, man. So you shouldn't be out dancing, partying like these other camps doing right now. That's not the vibration you want to give off, because we're not in that time period. We haven't been apprehended. We ain't got delivered yet. What the fuck you celebrating for? We're not in that time.
Salaki though, because Yahweh Shah, when he came on the scene, when he came on the scene the first time, he came to be the lamb, man. Now the second time he coming to destroy this place, man. We coming into that season. The first season, that season period was about him adopting the Israelites, man. But the second season, he coming to destroy. The scripture going to how the lion has risen out of the ticket, the destroyer of the Gentiles, man. That lion being Yahweh Shah. And the scripture going to how he coming out to bring peace. But a sword, we coming into that season where Yahweh Shah finna bring great judgment amongst the earth, man, starting at his sanctuary first, man, which is his people.
He gonna get it. He gonna beam up his 1/3 in the elect, man. They're gonna go up in those chariots, man, and receive the new bodies. They're gonna be perfect, and they're gonna watch this place get hit with 200 million nuclear missiles, man. That's the time we're finna go into. We want to be one of those people that do be beheaded and get beamed up in the chariot, or the ones that just get delivered, man. That's what we want to be. We want to get delivered. So if you want to do that, then you got to do the will of the Most High, man. Be the best servant you can be. You want to be that good and faithful servant when he returns. Not that wicked, not that slothful servant, man. You don't want to be that, man. But go ahead.
Is that 21 or 24?
That's 24.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 31 through 32. And he shall send his angels with the great sound of...
It's not that one.
So, yeah,
It
that's
must
what I
be
was like.
21.
That's what I was like.
Wait, read 30. Yeah, it must be 21.
No, it is that one. Let me
It's
see.
24. Let me see.
It's 24.
Is this the one? This is supposed to be a parable.
It goes to 32.
Let me see.
It
Let me
says,
see.
now learn the parable of the fig.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Really?
You
Wait,
got
really?
that's wrong. Is that 31? You reading 31?
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be 32.
Was it supposed to be 32 and 33? Read 32 and 33.
It's 32 and 33.
Oh. It's like that. I get it wrong.
No, it's just because it's something like that.
All right. Slakia, but this is Matthew 20, chapter 24, verse 2. Damn.
32 through 33.
Yeah. Now learn the parable of the fig tree.
This how I speaking.
God,
When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh.
man, we are in that season, man. We in that season where these prophecies are coming to fruition, man. Keep going.
So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
That's the season we at, man. We in the season to where the fig tree, the fruits on the fig tree is being plucked now, man. That's going into the prophecies, man. We see these prophecies come to fruition. We like, yeah, how is Shah finna come pluck these fig trees? Us being the fig trees and we having works, man. If you don't have no works, the Most High ain't gonna find out fruit on your tree. Therefore, he gonna destroy you, man. His select gonna have fruits.
You didn't bring. You're one of those. You're one of the ones that you had 5 talents. You didn't bring back 5 other talents, man. That's what you did, man. You're the fullest virgins who didn't have no oil, man. That's what you're gonna be, man.
God.
You know, but go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
And we in that appointed time now, man. Keep going.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Man. At the end it shall speak and not lie. Why? Because our words are not gonna be vain, man. These are words of Yahweh Basham Shai.
He puts the spirit on us to speak.
Man. These are words of Yahweh Basham Shai explaining the times to come, man. And Habakkuk had a vision about these times we're going through right now. And we in that season. We in that appointed time. That season, man. That season that Yahweh Shai used in the parable he used in Matthew 24, man. 30, 33, and 30, so like 32 and 33, man. Going into how that our salvation is at the door, man. We in that time period. It ain't no time to be having a blast, trying to, get your groove on.
Get comfortable here, man.
Get comfortable.
It's not your resting place.
Hey, Yahweh Shai said that I'm going to bail you out in the week. I don't know what time period, but the next week you're going to get bailed out sometime, man. We in jail right now. The Most High finna deliver us. Right as how we be those ones that get delivered. Because he going to leave something back in there, man. But he's going to deliver in a certain few. And that's his elect, which is the 1/3 out of Israel, man.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Man. Though it tarry, wait for it, man. Because the scripture going to how they count slackness, but we count long suffering with the Most High, man. They count slackness. They tarrying, man. They like, man, it ain't really coming to fruition. It ain't really coming.
Mark of the Beast gonna come in when we get older, within 50 years or
Exactly.
20 years, in another lifetime. Nah, it's coming now, man.
Man.
Better wake up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It's not gonna tarry, man. Esau gonna roll in on your ass, man. It's not gonna tarry. They gonna roll in and try and make you take that chip. Enemy is gonna come in like a flood, man. You know that's coming, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna come back. He's not bringing peace but a sword. That's gonna come, man. It ain't gonna tarry. It's coming. If your ass ain't ready, then you gonna die. Go ahead.
All right, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 18. But I have heard the swiftness of the judge, which is...
I put it on there completely wrong. Salaki. It's supposed to be 16, 8 through 18. Salaki.
No.
Salaki. My bad.
You good.
All right, I might just get into the normal Bible. Well,
I'm just going to the end there. Salaki.
On the left. Yeah.
That was like 8, 18. Read 8 through 18.
8 through 18?
All
right, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 8 through 18. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
Man. That goes into Habakkuk 2 and 3. It's a precept upon that, man. The Most High, Yahweh Basham Shai, said he's going to smite this place with plagues again, man. So who's going to bring them back? Nobody. Keep reading.
A fire shall go forth from his wrath, Salakia, wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
God, that's going into how the Most High sending this stuff upon this earth, man. Keep going.
The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. God. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand, and bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
God, man, them arrows being the 200 million nuclear missiles are also referring to the plagues, man. Because when Yahweh Shah, when he sends these plagues by way of his son, Yahweh Shah, they not coming back. It ain't gonna be like he gonna shoot an arrow and that hoe gonna miss and come back around and hit him. Nah, he gonna shoot an arrow and it's gonna hit the target perfectly, man. And his target being Babylon the Great, man, being America. Yahweh Shah, he's finna send great destruction upon his place, man. The scripture going to how he gonna bring famine, sword, and great death. He gonna bring a lot of stuff upon it because he bringing great judgment, man. He finna clean his earth, man. Keep going.
Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again.
Exactly. The plagues are sent and shall not return again, man. Keep going.
Until they come up upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
And the kindled means the fire is lit up. So the fire ain't gonna be put out until the Most High come, man. Keep going.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
Man. So when Yahweh shall come, man, that fire gonna be kindled. It's gonna get hotter and hotter and hotter until this place is fucking destroyed, man. Until Yahweh shall come here, and the fire still gonna be kindled, man. Then when Yahweh shall finally wipe this place out with the 200 million nuclear missiles, then the elect is beamed up, then the fucking heathens gonna go into slavery. Then the fire will be kindled then, man. Keep going. The Lord will no longer, his righteous indignation that he's going to bring upon this earth, his righteous anger by them niggas taking the damn RFID chip and shit. When he get done with all that destruction, when the Most High get done with his refreshing, then the fire will be low, man. It won't be kindled no more. Keep going.
Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
And that's the vision that Esdras had, man. And we're living in those times, and those times are coming, man. We're living in those times of Yahweh Shah finna send great plagues amongst his earth, man. We're in that season. Now, we just started. We pretty much in the beginning of sorrow that the scripture's going to get. Keep reading.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Bad times, man. It's Jacob's trouble, man. You know, that's what we got. That's what we got coming. So if that's coming, why the hell are you over here rejoicing, partying and shit, man? We finna go through that. A time where his brother's gonna have to have power to get delivered out of there. You know, righteous gonna be saved in a scarcity, man.
Man. That's what time period we in, man. We in the time period where the righteous will scarcely be saved, man. The scripture going to Job say how he was saved by the skin of his teeth. That's the same to the elect, man. They finna be saved by the skin of their teeth, man. We finna look like it ain't no way out, but the Most High gonna make a way out, man. We're coming into our times, those times of great deliverance. And Jake wanna party and be jolly, hooping, hollering and shit. Hey, it goes into how in the days of Noah, they're doing the same shit. And
that's why our Lord come as a thief in the night for y'all.
He gonna come as a thief in the night for y'all. Y'all ain't looking at the prophecies. Y'all see us fucking getting high. You got a fat ass coat on and shit. Go ahead.
Y'all don't know what season we in.
God, you don't know what season we in. You think it's finna be winter? Fat ass coat is finna get hot. The Most High finna bring the destruction, man. Y'all trying to party, and he finna bring the destruction. Go ahead, though.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up,
Archangel of war.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was seen since there was a nation, even to that same time.
And this is Jacob's troubles, man. That's that. Shalaki. This is Jacob's troubles. That's that time that's never seen before upon this earth, man. Michael, the archangel of war, he's standing up for who? The children of Israel. To be more specific, the remnant out of the children of Israel. He not standing up for no damn 2/3. They fucking heathens. They ain't Israelites. Well, they are Israelites, but they looked at as damn heathens in the eyes of the Most High,
bastards right now.
Bastards.
But ultimately, it says a time like never before seen. So it's gonna worse than the Black Death. Any of the things that's brought upon this earth, the worst time ever seen. Because it's the end, man.
God, hey,
it's over with.
Salaki though. Worse than the times that were happening in the times of Habakkuk. Those times, worse than those times. Worse than the times of Kings, where the famine and the women, they was like, we eat my son today and we eat yours tomorrow. The worst of the times when they were fucking paying I think it's like they said 80 silver or 20 silver.
20 shekels of silver for some bird shit.
And 20 shekels of silver in this day's money is fucking $80. So we going through a famine. You paid $80 to eat some shit. That's how bad it's finna get out here, man. Cannibalism. That's what the women eating their baby. That's cannibalism. It's gonna be great cannibalism, man. Go watch the movie Road, man. But go ahead out.
But why are we gonna be good in those times? Because the only potent power, which is Yahweh Shai is gonna be protecting his people, man.
God.
You know, that's what's gonna happen, man. That's how you gonna get delivered. Without him, without having faith, without him protecting you, you ain't gonna get delivered out of it.
God, man.
Who's bringing these evil times, man? The Most High. The Lord is bringing this. The Most High is bringing these evil times, man. So without him protecting you, then you're gonna be taken away by it, man.
God. Hey, the scriptures say that he shall eat, but he shall be hungry.
My servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
God, man, who gonna be hungry? Them damn 2/3, man. The scripture going to how many will perish from famine. A lot of people gonna die from famine.
The ones that don't perish famine gonna die by the sword,
God,
the destruction, man.
The ones that escape the famine gonna die by the sword.
Which is destruction.
And the Most High didn't fuck up. He didn't mess up because he perfect. He didn't like, damn, they escaped the famine. Now I gotta get them to the sword. He had it planned for them to escape the famine. So they could get destroyed by the sword. He had it planned like that, man. Can't nobody can't nobody pluck you or deliver you out of the hands of Yahweh Bashan Shah, man. You can't even get delivered out of the hands of Yahweh Shah, man. Keep going, though.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Now, who is found written in the book of life? The elect, man. They going to be delivered from these hard, perilous times, man. These evil times. They going to be delivered. Go ahead. Who got the next scripture?
You guys.
Go ahead.
This is the next scripture. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like you. And it says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
The time of Jacob's trouble, man. That day is, why that day is great? Because ain't no day like it, man. Same thing as it said in Daniel, man. Never seen upon the earth before by a nation, man. That's that time we coming into. We in the season where shit finna hit the fan and destroy that fucking fan, man. It's finna get crazy out here, man. 2021 gonna be way worse than 2020. This is just a little preview of Jacob's trouble. We in the beginning of sorrows. We finna get into the worst shit, man.
1 Peter 4, 17.
Worst shit, man. You still reading that scripture?
No, he can read the next one real quick.
Nah, go ahead and reread that bottom part. I'm gonna pull out a scripture real quick.
I know, I was done.
I'll read that bottom part again. Salaki, read that bottom part again about he should be saved out of it. And I'm gonna pull the scripture out.
Yeah, 17.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7 from the top. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Come, man. Who gonna be saved out of it? The elect. And it's a precept upon this is Psalms 33, chapter 18, Salaki, chapter 33, verse 18.